petition, which called for a constitutional amendment giving 18-year-olds the right to vote, today known as the 26th Amendment. In 1994, he collaborated with a group of 10 constitutional activists that lobbied Hawaii legislators and got them to introduce and pass the 10th Amendment resolution. Within 2 years, more than 22 states followed with similar legislation. Also in 1994, Walter and other patriots converged on Philadelphia and successfully lobbied state legislators to stop calling for a constitutional convention that would have sought to replace the U.S. Constitution with the UN new states constitution. And you guys can go. In 1996, Walter produced and hosted 2 television programs, Oklahoma City Bombing, an independent investigation done with Brigadier General Ben Parton, and Vote Scam, The Stealing of America, a documentary about vote fraud, which was done with pioneer James Collier. On Independence Day, July 4, 2008, Walter founded the organization Committees of Safety, which hosted the famous Boston Tea Party in December of 2008. We had some attendees there. Anybody here go up? Show again. Clapping would have been more, a little better, but that's fine. The Committees of Safety is a national organization comprised of Americans from all walks of life who volunteer at the local community level, neighborhood, town, city, state, county, who exercise their constitutional rights of association, speech, and petition through nonpartisan, nonviolent public education and legislative activism, and for the purpose of restoring a constitutional system of security and defense in their own states, what the U.S. Constitution declares as necessary to the security of a free state. Put your hands together, get your pens out, and get ready to listen to Mr. Walter Reddy.
Thank you. It's nice to be back in Philadelphia. Yeah. Like Michael said, I was there in '94, and I met a lot of great legislators then, and they stopped at trying to destroy our Constitution then. And I'm going to focus on 2 vital ancient powers, what the Committees of Safety are really focusing on. The same enemies that we're trying to stop and our Constitution then are at it today. And one, I think a lot of you know, is this global elite international banking cartel. And one has to do with the power of the purse. They say that you have to know your enemy. You know, I mean, we're under attack right now. They've declared war on the American people. I think all of us here are their enemy. I mean, you're all probably here very, very aware of the MIAC reports and fusion things. I'm going to try to tie in together what all these mean and how they tie together, because we really have to do know our enemy to defeat them. We're in a battle for the life of this country. This Friday, by the way, I just got back from Lexington Green. We were that was amazing. We managed to get the permit Committees of Safety did on the anniversary of the shot heard around the world. We had 400 great patriots that met there, and we ended it with swearing an oath. We mutually pledged our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. This Friday, they're having a birthday party for these green things, like Larkin referred to them as. They've got, and you probably already know this, you're a very intelligent group here, but that little pyramidal thing on the back, May 1st, stands for May 1st, 1776, this Masonic symbol. It's Latin, Novus Ordo Seclorum, the New Order of the World. That was put on in 1933, their Masonic symbol. These global elites, and I'm going to touch on this, and maybe a little dangerous, but what the heck. These globalists, these illuminated Masons, I like to call them, Illuminati, they are counting on their brother Masons. And these reports that were coming out, these MIAC reports, and these fusion centers and Department of Homeland Security, they're counting on their Masons to bring us to our knees and end this country. The lower level Masons, they swear an oath too. They may take an oath to uphold the Constitution, but their Masonic oath supersedes everything. And I want to appeal to them today because they're being used to bring this country down. You're probably a lot of you aware the ADL and the Southern Poverty Law Center, where a lot of these reports coming out of trying to separate the police and military from we the people, and categorizing any constitutionalists and all of us as, well, we got to be careful with us, we're dangerous. These, by the way, the ADL, it's the Anti-Defamation League of the B'nai B'rith. The B'nai B'rith is a Masonic lodge. They're counting on a lot of the Masons within the police and military. And I had a meeting with a lot of the top military and police up there that are standing with the people. We're not going along with it. So that power of, I hate to quote Chairman Mao, but he was right about one thing. All political power comes through a barrel of a gun. That's the force. We need to reclaim. We've lost two vital powers, and it's been the last 100 years that we haven't had it. Once, and the way we all know, 1913, Federal Reserve Act, we lost the power of the purse.